Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about a Dualsense wireless controller that is not holding the charge properly or not holding the charge at all whatsoever. I'll be going over some easy fixes in this simplistic tutorial. Let's get right into the video. I'll be outlining 7 simple things. Let's try that again. I'll be outlining 7 simple things that you can do to hopefully fix the problem and get your controller to hold the charge and work properly once again. And I'll be going through these rather quickly, so pay attention and take notes and try these out at home. Let's get right into this. Number 1 is to inspect the charging cable and wiggle it a little bit. So essentially, you want to take a look at the charging cable that is charging the controller, supposedly charging the controller, and look at it, make sure it doesn't look, kinked or broken or anything like that, and wiggle it a little bit. And hopefully that'll fix the problem. Maybe there's just a kink or a break inside of the charging cable, and maybe that will hopefully fix the problem. If that doesn't help you, move on to number 2, solution or fix number 2, which is to blow into the charging port on the controller. So you can see right here, here's the charging port. Take a look, see if there's any dust, dirt, debris, grime, anything caught in there, any foreign objects caught in there. And if there's anything at all, you want to just go like that, or use a can of compressed air. Or if there's something really caught in there, then you want to use something safely to carefully remove that item from in there. But be careful, because you don't want to mess with the pins in there, because then you're going to mess up the controller. So just blow into the charging port. That's the safest option, but take whatever means necessary, whatever precautions and whatever means necessary to clean up the charging port to the standards that it needs to be in order to charge the controller properly, okay? If that doesn't help you, I'll move on to fix number 3, which is to try a different power source. Sometimes you think that the power source is charging your controller, but it's not actually charging it. So maybe the power source has enough, the correct voltage to show that the controller is charging, but not correct voltage to actually charge it up. Maybe it's just maintaining the charge level, okay? So essentially what you want to do, let's try a different power source. Plug it into the front of the PS5, the back of the PS5, a different wall outlet, a different power brick. Just try a different power source. Try that out. If that doesn't help you, move on to fix or solution number 4, which is to reset the controller. On the back of the controller over here, you can see there's a little hole right over here. Not this one, but this one over here. That is your reset hole. What you want to do, as far as I can remember, yeah, it's not this one. I confused myself for a second. It's not this one over here. This is your reset hole. I'm not sure if that's part of the microphone setup or something like that, but this little one without the sort of embroidering and without the embossment, without the engraving, this one over here is the reset hole. Not this one. This one's sort of like recessed behind there. You want to go to this hole right here. That hole right there is the reset hole. Get a tool that's small enough to poke inside of there, press it in there for 10 to 15 seconds, and your controller should reset. You're going to have to, as far as I can remember, repair it with all the devices in the PS5 and stuff like that. But when you reset it, hopefully it fixes the problem of it not holding the charge. That's number 4. Moving on to number 5. If that doesn't work for you, move on to number 5, which is to update the controller firmware. Sometimes your firmware on your controller is just old and outdated, and that's causing it to experience some difficulties. Whether that is actually not letting it hold the charge, or maybe it's just displaying the wrong charge level and you think it's not holding the charge, just update the firmware. It doesn't take long, it's easy to do. Update the firmware and see if that helps you out. If that doesn't work, move on to fix number 6. We rhyme all the time on this channel. Let's go, baby. Okay, I'm just kidding, we don't rhyme all the time, but that's fix number 6. Don't go there and pick up some sticks. I have a couple friends, their names are Nicks. So I have a few friends. Let's shout out to all my friends named Nick. I'm just kidding. One of my closest friends from high school, his name is Nick. His name is Nick Cheche, Nicholas Cheche. So Nicky C, bro, if you by any chance happen to be watching this, or if you were watching this and you know Nicholas Cheche, send him this video. Tell him your buddy Michael Chimicata, aka Chimicats, aka Chimmy Boy, the Chimston. Those are all my nicknames, but really my name is Mike. Tell him I shouted him out if you know Nick Cheche. Anyways, so we're number 6 with all my friends named Nicks. Okay, don't pick up some sticks. That's fix number 6. Okay, so fix number 6. Back to business. Oh man, that's crazy. Fix numero 6. Numero 6, as we say in Italian. Oh my God, I rhymed again. Numero 6, as we say in Italian. Look at that. Anyways, we're actually moving on now. Number 6 is that it could be just a visual problem, and I already kind of mentioned this. So essentially, maybe your controller is sending you a readout that it's staying at, let's say, 50% charge level. But in reality, it's charging up to 100%, but you think it's still at 50% because that's what it's telling you. Now, resetting it and updating the firmware and all that kind of stuff will hopefully help you solve this. But essentially, it could just be a visual problem where it's telling you the wrong charge level. That's always an option. And that would be the easiest thing to fix, obviously, because there's no physical problem. It's just a software readout issue, okay? And if that doesn't work, move on to the last one, which is fix number 7. 7 rhymes with 11. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop. Fix number 7, not number 11, number 7 is to try a different charging cable. I should have put this one earlier, but I kind of forgot about it, and I was writing my list and I was like, oh, I should put that one included in this. So I put it at the end. But try a different charging cable. Honestly, sometimes your charging cable is a problem. Just try a different charging cable. Maybe your charging cable works fine for other devices, but maybe for some reason it's not charging this one up. It's not giving it the right voltage to charge or hold the charge properly. So try a different charging cable. And that's it. Those are your easy fixes for if your Dualsense controller is not holding the charge. Once again, easy fixes in this simplistic tutorial to hopefully help you fix your controller. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.